process to remove Chief Justice GHOne, 2 separate applications have been filed by Vincent Eko Asifua, Member of Parliament for Old Safo, and Ebenezer Osei, a private citizen. Vincent Eko Asifua argues that the President must notify the Chief Justice and obtain her comments before initiating consultation with the Council of State. Both applicants seek declarations on the interpretation of constitutional provisions governing the removal of a Chief Justice. A panel of 5 judges presided over by Justice Professor Henrietta Mensah-Bonsu adjourned the case indefinitely on April 9, 2025, after the Chief Justice approved the Office of the Attorney General's request for adjournment, citing training program for state attorneys. The Supreme Court panel also includes Justice Samuel Asiedu, Justice Ernest Jehu, Justice Yauda Kwasari, Justice Richard Ejei Frimpong. The hearing is expected to provide clarity on the constitutional procedures for removing a Chief Justice. Now, Amnesty International is urging government to enact the anti-witchcraft bill that criminalizes witchcraft accusation and related abuses in the country. A recent study conducted by the Human Rights Organization in 2023 and 2024 revealed that over 500 individuals are currently residing in witch camps, highlighting the need for urgent action to protect vulnerable women. There's more in this report.
The report, based on first-hand accounts and data, sheds light on the experiences of women who have been accused of witchcraft, forced to flee from their homes to seek refuge in witch camps. Addressing the media after launching the report titled Branded for Life, Country Director of Amnesty International, Genevieve Partington, appealed to the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection to ensure regular and sufficient disbursement of leap allowances to all witch camps.
Most of them have to resort to working in farms and then they are paid through the harvest of the farms. So there's no permanent solution right now on how they access food. Of course, most of them are registered on LEAP. That is the government program that provides some form of support, but the support is very low. It can be between 100 cedis to 200 cedis a month, and sometimes these payments are delayed. So because of that, the women are really going through a lot of human rights violations within the camps.
The launch of the report aims to raise awareness about the plight of these women and push for action to protect their human rights and dignity.
Now, the mayor of Kumasi, Richard Ofori-Agyeman, has issued a 2-week ultimatum to traders operating along pavements in the Central Business District, warning of firm sanctions for those who flout the directive. Speaking at a press conference in Kumasi on Monday, April 14, the mayor announced that beginning Wednesday, April 16, the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly will embark on a decongestion exercise to clear all unauthorized traders from pavements and roadsides.
As for me, I don't like reporting too many things to the police. I don't want a situation whereby we'll put in place a police team, we'll go arrest people, and then they go to the police station, they find their own means and they are back on the street. That would be a waste of time and resources for me. So I have my own democratic military style, which I'll be implementing. When we say leave this space, and you don't leave this space, and I get there, I am not lucky, and my boys are with me, there and then we'll beat you. There, in the middle of a doom. If you're not lucky, if I'm alone, you'll be lucky. But if I'm there, and my 10 boys are in their pickup with me, with their hips, trust me, we'll beat you. If you don't want to experience that kind of situation, do that which is right and which is lawful. This is Otunfo City. This is the Asantehene city. This is the garden city of West Africa. We have to preserve its image. And I am here to work to certify the city for Otumfuo. And I want to ensure that this city looks like Otumfuo's city. And when we talk to you, and we implore on you to adhere to that which we all do, and we can all have peace, and you want to let the job become difficult for me, I will let your body feel the difficulty that you are giving to me. So when it gets to that period, please don't sit on your radio station and say that Akwawe or Basa or ever to training and all those things. Please, it is all aimed at making sure that one, we have a disciplined city, we have a sanitized city, and we have the kind of Kumasi that we have. If you are to go to Accra and you drive through cantonments, through the airport area, you go through Rage, you go through Jolu, and you see all those things, and you come to Kumasi, you get angry. And I don't want to continue in that situation. So please, when we begin to discipline people, bear with us. So start advising them that when a guy says leave the middle of the road, leave before he gets there. And I'm saying that the time periods that I'm giving, leave from Wednesday, won't come. We'll just start sweeping. Next week, Wednesday, will be the last day. So from Thursday next week, when we get there, we'll beat you. And you are still there. I won't destroy your wealth. I won't seize them. I won't report you to the police station. We'll catch you there. If it is 10 lashes that you deserve, we'll give it to you there and then. I wish we don't get there. I wish people don't push me to that level. But if you push me there, you feel it there. So I am begging of you, please help us. Let's make Kumasi work. Let's let this beautiful city get back to its glory. Look at the kind of airport that we have. Beautiful facility, beautiful edifice. What are we doing to encourage people to use it? We need to set the right tone for people to want to come to Kumasi. So I would need your support. So I'm begging you, help me, support me, and let's get the job done.
Interesting pronouncement there. But away from that, Chief of Staff Julius Deborah says the Kwewu Business Forum will serve as a platform for business growth and economic transformation within Ghana's private sector. According to him, the second edition of the forum aligned with President Mahama's vision to accelerate the growth of indigenous businesses, including SMEs, agribusinesses, and the manufacturing sector, to become key drivers of exports. Julius Deborah made these remarks at a press briefing ahead of the official opening ceremony on Saturday, April 19 at Kwewu Prayoso in the Eastern region.
It's going to be an annual event, even though the name is titled Kwewu Business Forum. I think going into the future, it could be national in character, whereby business people will travel from all over the country to converge at Kwewu and to have interaction with bankers and public institutions. So, for example, it should be possible that somewhere along the line next year, they could have maybe the Commissioner General of GRA trying to explain to businesses the advantages they can have and things like that. So basically it will just be around how to grow businesses under President Mahama's watch. And I think it's something that is welcoming, and I support it, because without the private sector growing, not much will happen. Apart from creating jobs, people making money, our system itself, I think, will flourish. And then automatically to feed into his agenda of, leading the export drive in the West African sub-region. So that when he starts, let's say, towards the end of the year, President Mahama could organize Ghana's international trade fair in, say, Burkina Faso, in Niger, in Mali, and he will take along some of the Ghanaian entrepreneurs to go and showcase their products so that they can import from us.
And this is where we draw the curtains on this morning's bulletin. Grateful for your time. My name is Obed Gaglo. For more news, log on to Star